Greetings everybody and welcome to Thursday Night Fights on YouTube. We are here in the game called Marvel Avengers Alliance Redux. Today we are still back in the older beta 5.9 despite the fact that the streams have moved over to beta 6.04. Beta 5.9 and beta 6 currently are closed betas. They are not available to the public. The team is hoping to get beta 6 open to the public sometime coming up. There is no ETA as of yet. There are no plans for a mobile version of the game. To explain what is going on here, the most recent publicly available version of the beta is linked down below, and that is beta 5.2. Since beta 5.9 and beta 6 are more advanced than the copy that you can get currently, you are going to see some differences between what you see here in this video and what you have access to. Do not even bother asking questions about it, because that is what the answer is, and that is because I'm playing in a slightly more advanced beta than you currently have access to. So when you look at things like the hero roster and multiple spec ops in my version that you don't have, PvP or PvAI I should say, that you don't have, that would be why. Just continue to give the dev team time to get beta 6 in a state that they are comfortable with, and it will be made public, and then you will be able to join me in the exact same version that I will have access to. So today we are going with a team that is not a viewer request. This is a team that I have designed. It is one that I have not play tested yet, so we're going to go through this all together. It is going to be Daredevil and Mockingbird. This is mostly a opportunist related team, and a little bit potentially some pressure points. This is going to be mostly a debuff team that is not attrition based. The gear is relatively accessible. The omni-fury and the crystal shiv can be purchased in the store. The enchanted crowbar comes from the first spec ops, the one that actually gives you Mockingbird, and the chakra strike actually comes from PvP Season 5, so that's not too deep into the setup over here. I will show you the stats for Daredevil. Daredevil is, of course, Ketchup Devil. Mustard Devil and Sweats Devil are not available in Season 1 of the game. They are Season 2 content, with Mustard Devil specifically being a reward within Season 2. Basically, the story missions in Season 2. So he is kitted out like this. He is basically full bars in health, stamina, and attack, and accuracy. His defense and evasion are balanced. I have not built him using the PKB method. I just sort of eyeballed it. And the exact same thing for Mockingbird. She has been eyeballed also and has full bars in health, stamina, attack, and accuracy, and a little bit higher in defense. I would build Daredevil towards evasion, and I would build Mockingbird towards defense. As you can see here, this is all pressure points between Daredevil and Mockingbird. The omni-fury and the crystal shiv are not, they are paragon exploiters for the omni-fury. And for the crystal shiv, as I pull that up really quick, the crystal shiv also is PowerPoint. So I misspoke if I happen to mention opportunist. This is strictly all pressure points. The shiv tooltip in the game does not mention the counterattack, but it's actually there. You could also throw Havok in on a team like this. She-Hulk's passives would not work because she works in opportunist, but the game does lean into pressure points a little more in the early game over opportunist. Opportunist begins to build a little bit later and more frequently gets gear and heroes in Season 2. So right now we're going to go pretty much with all pressure points: Infiltrator Agent, Scrapper Daredevil, and of course Generalist, Class Switcher, Mockingbird. So here we go. It looks like we have Invisible Woman, Scarlet Witch. Oh, it's Agent Valentin! Yeah, so some of you may remember Agent Valentin from last week. He was the agent that class switched on me. He started off as a bruiser and somewhere along the line actually became an infiltrator. I thought I was kind of losing my mind when I noticed it, and yeah, as you and me both went back and looked at the footage, we saw that yes, in fact, he did class switch for some particular reason. I'm going to try to lead with a stun, because it's also combo setup. It looks like we did not get the stun, but because I class switched, I got an extra turn. Combo setup is there. She is classified as melee. Combo setup says unarmed. We'll see what we get, but she's now a blaster, so let's go after the agent. He counters with the Fury, but I think his passive dots from his gear will probably wind up killing him. For me, I have a lot that I could do. The best Paragon exploiter based on the tooltips does seem to be the omni-fury. I don't need to create pressure points on the agent because he's already got them. So I think I'll just slap happy him over here. God damn. Wow. That was 18k and his max was 12. So that apparently was a good choice. I said slap happy him because that weapon kind of reminds me of a weapon called a slapjack or blackjack. It's you often see it where it's like weighted sand in a pouch in a very similar shape. Let's go with attacking Invisible Woman with the lead of the hobbled and fumbling, and we should get the follow-up of the internal bleeding and the pressure points, which will be a nice lead-in for Mockingbird, who is due up, and oh my god, what a kick to the face. Boot to the head. Alright, Mockingbird. Let's try the Paragon Exploiter from Mocking Blow. I predict this should be heavy damage, because there is some pressure points on her, so this probably will take her out. And my god, it does for 17k. So we've had 2 hits this particular combat that would have absolutely obliterated people in one shot. She has no pressure points, so I'm going to set up the rest of the team with the Chakra Strike, which creates pressure points. And yes, if you happen to be an astute observer, you will notice that pressure points is going out as a debuff. That is a bug. I have to check to see if it's fixed in 6. It's not one that I currently have the ability to put out. I have unlocked the first Spec Ops. I have not gone for Mockingbird yet in the save of this one over here, 6.04. You should not see pressure points go out as a debuff. Pressure points is simply a category. You should only see the pressure point debuffs in that category land on somebody. So that is one of the things that needs to be fixed, but it is actually strictly visual. You just should not be seeing that on the enemy. Since she has pressure points, let's try and exploit it with a Paragon Exploiter, and damn. Man, Rikasari gets the kill. So, first battle, easy win. No, I'm not using the Marksman Spotter. That's my PvE loadout over there. Let's get into it for fight number 2. Ghost Rider, Doctor Strange, and an agent with the Phoenix Flare being visible and having some Phoenix gear, because it says Phoenix Rebirth over there. Hopefully they don't have the Pinion. The Pinion is a known crashing item. We have a Scrapper and an Infiltrator. They have a Tactician and a Scrapper, so we're kind of balanced. Daredevil has no stun, but everybody goes before the enemy agent, so my goal is going to be to kill him before his Phoenix-related gear gets going. Of course, Ghost Rider presents a big threat. Doctor Strange's healing is a big threat. This is a dicey team to face. However, my agent has already retaliated against Doctor Strange. Now, Mockingbird has done it. It's not like we can get 2 stacks of Dark Void. He's low. Let's try the crowbar. Pretty big hit from the crowbar. 5k. That would have been close to half his health. AoE from Ghost Rider. So we don't have to worry about the scrapper follow-up. Oh, now we do. I think my agent is in big trouble. My agent is in big trouble. We have no way of healing that. So hopefully he goes out on a sword or crowbar, as it was. I don't think we're getting... Well, I'm going to... We saw one-shots available from Mockingbird last fight. Let's try it. Ooh, not quite what she did the last time, but she still got the kill, so I think we're okay. There are some pressure points on him, so let's try the level 9. Ooh, we get a lucky recharge. We get a super lucky recharge there. Yikes, wow. Okay, so Ghost Rider kind of fed us a win over there by recharging. Hopefully that kind of AI is fixed. There was no reason for the recharge. He had the stamina. It's just... I think the AI right now basically looks at the abilities that are available to a character and picks them, including recharge. I haven't done PvAI yet in 6, so I don't know if that's been fixed, but that is hopefully something that is fixed. Because it is an advantage to you as the attacker. However, would you actually deem that fair? It's sort of a little bit of a bonus there. For the attacker, which is us. Alright, so we are 2 for 2. We've only lost 1 character, and that's my agent. Alright, so we have Agent Flynn with Thor and Emma Frost. She is a tactician, so that is good for me. Thor is a blaster, which is a non-issue. And the agent is an infiltrator like me, so we have 2 class benefits up on the enemy team. I'm going to go for Emma first. With the Crystal Shiv. Pretty big hit. That's a really good opening hit, and it's a setup for more paragon exploitation. Thor recharges. Again, benefit over here. Emma has been set up. Let's try to do the mocking blow for a kill. God, that's huge. Wow. Wow. Okay, Daredevil's gonna go for the enemy agent because he is already low on health from his gear. He is an infiltrator. Daredevil is a scrapper. The fumbling kick with the follow-up Billy Club. The dots are going to get to him. I don't think he has anything to heal. And he has been deleted. I'm going to go ahead and punch Thor. So we have some pressure points on him. We will see if Mockingbird gets another kill. I'm not going to play with my food. I'm just going to go straight for the kill. Thor does have good AoE power that needs to be respected. Oh my god. Damn. 13k hit. We are 3 for 3. Have only dropped the agent so far. And Mockingbird just did 13k to an Asgardian god. Well, she does become the worthy eventually, which is relatively godlike. Moving on to fight number 4, Hercules and Quicksilver. We have a bruiser and a scrapper, so I'm at a massive disadvantage on this one. The agent does have a protect. It seems to be the Hoarfrost Mace. That's not great. Let's make it the internal bleeding. Fortunately, we are not going to see somebody with the Hugins Eye at this stage of the game, so we're good. But if there was an elite ISO over there, we would be in trouble. Quantum Jumper, not great. There is no Mystic Shroud, so I absolutely could get stunned here. Alright, we got lucky that we did not get column down, but he is set up for tanking right now. I think the best thing is to try to attack him, and then the agent will jump in. Yep. Good. Since the agent has already been buttered up a little bit, let's get rid of the agent over Hercules first. And again, try to target Hercules, land the hit on the agent. Big 17k crit. The agent is out of there. Quicksilver recharges. I'm going to... I want to aim for Quicksilver, but where is his gift of battle? Is his tanking already expired? I think his tanking is already expired, so okay, I'm gonna go for Quicksilver. He's now no longer stealthy. Doesn't have the most amount of pressure points over there, so I think I will punch him. But that is an infiltrator on a scrapper, so that is a little risky. But Mockingbird does go before Quicksilver goes, unless we get stunned. We don't get stunned. Quicksilver is out of there with a 16k hit. Man, she is taking absolute control of this. I think Chick Canyon's going to have some choice things to say about that. I'm gonna try to slapnuts him. Not bad. Uh-oh. Yee. I wanted to see if Daredevil could get a kill, but unfortunately that is Scrapper on Bruiser. And goddamn, Mockingbird is killing everybody. Oh my god. 4-0. Lost my agent once, lost Daredevil once. Can we go 5-0 and we're back to Agent Valentin? And I would like to see Daredevil get a really solid kill in this fight over here. As a matter of fact, I think I will set up Invisible Woman for Daredevil. Unless a Chaos Shield goes out, I want to see Daredevil. Ooh, probability field. This is gonna be something. Oh boy, she's got a bunch of buffs, and she actually doesn't have much Paragon stuff. Sorry, DD. I know your show is super popular again, and you are the hot topic, but I don't think you're gonna get that kill this round. She recharges and heals. Okay, I think I'm gonna do a little extra setup on Mockingbird. I am gonna play with my food on this one. I would like Daredevil to get it. Plus, it gives us more time to see if Valentin does some weird class switching again. I think it would be interesting if the Redux team could have a suit that switches, whether it is random or it is manual. I can't imagine. You could say maybe Omnipotent would be like the name of a suit like that, but it would be very interesting to see if they could do one. You could give it like really good stats, but you could be not in control of the shifting, and that would be the balance where the stats are really good. Maybe it has... Oh, don't shield her. Okay, good. She's not shielded. Come on, Daredevil. Get the big hit. Okay, there we go. Daredevil pulls even with Mockingbird with the potential for killing blows over there. I'm going to set up Scarlet Witch a little bit more. But yeah, it would be interesting if we could get a suit that maybe has a really good benefit, like really good stats or a lot of E-ISO slots and everything, but you cannot control the class switching, and that would be the drawback. Okay, it is 2-on-1. We do not have a scrapper over here now since Daredevil is gone. So I think we can work this agent over a little bit. There's the Chaos Shield. Does have some debuffs. I think we need a little bit more of a setup. I don't think it's within range of Mockingbird killing him. Signpost. I'm gonna try a Slapnuts. Solid. But a counterattack from the Fury. Things are super dicey right now. Bobby's got to do this. And she does. Even through a shield. So we are 5-0. This was a fast one. We lost Daredevil twice, my agent once. Bobby, gotta tell ya, absolute star of the show over here. Unfortunately, this particular save has a bit of a bug where even though I got through the Havok spec ops, I was not able to recruit him on this save. I would have to do a different one. I do have him available on a different save. He could definitely stand in for one of the two that we've seen because he really likes his pressure points. Also, when you get into Wasp and Pim, that's of course opportunist territory. Probably the best opportunist people in the early stages of the game. Of course, Wasp is not really a stone cold killer. Pim can kind of get there. These two would be very, very good setup for each other. And maybe even next week, I would be able to do something with them on a different save. So, if you have any viewer requests, go ahead and put them down below. Feel free to look in the description to get the links to the Facebook group or the Discord server. And again, there is no ETA yet on the next beta. There are no mobile versions, and your save from 5.2 into 6.0 when it comes out will be erased. It will be reset. This is hopefully the last time the team will be resetting saves like this. Going forward, future betas should not have any kind of a reset the way it is from the 5X line into the 6X line. Thank you very much, folks. I will see you Tuesday and Wednesday on the Twitch streams, and I will see you back here on YouTube next Thursday for Thursday Night Fights.